Imagine you are 5 miles from safety. You can see the lights of the harbor. You can hear the music from the shore. You are 19 years old, and you are singing Christmas carols. And then the floor drops out from under you. On Christmas Eve, 1944, 763 American soldiers didn't just die. They were erased. Most people know the Battle of the Bulge, but almost no one knows about the government cover-up that happened just a few miles away. For 50 years, survivors were told that if they spoke about this night, they would lose everything. Why would the US Army threaten its own soldiers to hide a tragedy? The answer isn't just about a submarine, it's about a system that decided your life was less important than morale. To understand the disaster, you have to understand the logistics. The SS Léopoldville was not a warship. It was a tired Belgian passenger liner, hastily converted to carry meat. And then, men. It was December 24th. The Allied lines were breaking in Belgium. The Army needed bodies, and they needed them fast. So they packed 2,235 soldiers from the 66th Infantry Division onto a ship designed for half that number. The men were tired. The crossing was rough, but the mood was light. They were crossing the English Channel to Cherbourg, a short trip, a safe trip, or so they thought. But beneath the surface, a German hunter was waiting, U-486, a submarine on its very first patrol. The captain saw the Léopoldville. He didn't see fathers, or sons, or reinforcements. He saw a target. At 5:54 p.m., the torpedo hit the stern. In a normal Navy, this is where the rescue begins. But on the Léopoldville, the system didn't just break. It vanished. The Belgian captain didn't issue an order to abandon ship. He didn't organize an evacuation. He simply left. He and his crew boarded the lifeboats, leaving over 2,000 Americans who didn't speak French and didn't know the ship was sinking, alone on the deck. On shore, the chaos was worse. Cherbourg was 5 miles away, a 20-minute boat ride. But because of a mix-up in radio codes and holiday staffing shortages, the rescue fleet didn't launch for an hour. Think about that. You are standing on a sinking ship. You can see the lights of the town where the boats are sitting idle. You are freezing to death in sight of your salvation. The ship stayed afloat for 2.5 hours. But when it finally went down, it took hundreds of men with it. Those who jumped found a new enemy. The water was 48 degrees. Hypothermia doesn't kill you instantly. It steals your energy, then your coordination, then your mind. Men bobbing in the water, holding onto each other, began to sing "God Bless America" as their limbs went numb. And then, one by one, the singing stopped. 763 men died. But the Army decided that the truth was too dangerous. The Battle of the Bulge was raging. Morale was fragile. The generals believed that if the public knew they had lost an entire regiment due to incompetence on Christmas Eve, the home front might collapse. So they instituted a policy of absolute silence. Survivors were given a choice. Keep your mouth shut about the Léopoldville, or lose your GI Bill, lose your pension, lose your future. Families received telegrams saying their sons were missing in action in the European theater. No mention of the ship, no mention of the drowning. Parents went to their graves, believing their sons died fighting in the snow, not freezing in the dark because of a bureaucratic error. It took 50 years for the files to be declassified, 50 years for the families to learn the truth. Today, the Léopoldville lies upside down on the ocean floor. It is a war grave. We like to think that history is recorded, that if you die for your country will remember you. But the Léopoldville proves that sometimes history is just a file in a cabinet. And if the wrong person decides to lock it, you simply cease to exist.